Well, we're in Texas. I don't know if you can see it, but the Britain, USA, is the name on the tower. However, it's near a little community town called Groove, and it is leaning. I know it's probably hard to tell. Let's see if I can go over here and take a look at it. But it is leaning, but it was made that way. It's just that this used to be a truck stop slash gas station, service station, and it was built that way to bring attention to the service station. But that's been long gone, and all that's left is the water tower itself, you know, to excuse me, to mark the spot, so to speak. But it's a little chilly out here today. We've had some snow, believe it or not, but maybe you can see it a little bit better. See how the feet are actually up off the ground as you come through here. And look at it. But nice little curiosity. You know, you can actually see it from 40, which is part of 66, but there's a side road beside 40, which is the real 66. You can see it. I don't know that you'd really have to stop, because you can see it as you're riding by, but it's another one of those nice little treasures. Speaking of treasures, let's go to the next one. I really like this one. See you down the road. Told you I'd be back. I'm back at the cross. It was just, I had to come back because I could tell there was more to this place than what I could even show you in the night. But now you get a better view of it. You know, there's the cross itself, of course, and there's the different examples of the cross. And we'll go look at those in a minute. And you just saw that memorial to all the aborted children. Pretty poignant, you know. Can get to you, you know. But there's like an outer ring here, an outer walkway of different things, and I'm assuming that's the church. I'm assuming that is, but I could be wrong, because you know what assuming is. Spell it. Makes you and me. Okay, anyway, the 10 Commandments displayed. Alrighty, that's pretty cool. I'm going to walk on inside the circle here, because I'm a little more interested what's around the main cross, of these different examples of the cross being carried. I'm assuming by different people, or no, 6th station. Oh, okay, I see. This was the different parts of Christ carrying the cross. Alrighty, 5th station. I probably started it backwards, but like I said, I'm not a professional videographer, so 4th station, meets his mother. All right, and we're gonna go on to 3rd station. He falls the first time. Pretty, well, I'm saying pretty cool, but I hope you know what I mean. These statues are. And 2nd station, he carries his cross, and this must be with Pilate, I'm assuming. Condemned to death. Pilate did him and say why. So he's washing his hands of the matter, I guess. And we'll see other things here. And it's really nice to walk around and see this. And now that I'm here in the daytime, there's just even more you really want to go see. I mean, the job is just so well. I mean, the 11th station and the 10th station. 9th station. And there's the 8th. And there's the 7th. Okay. Now, we basically walked around it, and there's more to see. And I will, you know, I'm not gonna say that I was wrong, but like I said, I couldn't tell. This building that I'm walking to right now, it looks like it's more than just the church. But we're gonna go in here and see what it is. And it's a cold day, because like I said, just a little, well, in Amarillo it snowed last night. And these are his offices and such. It must be the church also, but it's pretty cool coming in here. Look at this. Downright beautiful, huh? The church is around the garden. Divine Mercy Fountain. I'm sure it's pretty cool. Sorry we're closed. Please come back later. It actually looks very empty on the inside. Just a big room. As we walk around this, I mean, it's just pretty. It's a Saturday, so I'm assuming there's really no one around. There is a car out there in the parking lot besides ours, but you know. Oh, that's a gift shop. That's what it looks like. Let's see. You can see in there at all, but they're not open. Okay, let's see. Most of it's online. All right, that's pretty cool. Cross Ministries present. Okay, that's what this is. Cross Ministries. So, and I want to go over here to where I think I showed a little bit last night about the Last Supper. But to do that, I'm walking this outer ring here again, and we're coming, I'm gonna say it's the, is that David? I mean the angel. Well, fine, maybe they'll say what it is. I mean, it's a statue, of course, killing a dragon or something. Let's see what it says. Yeah, St. Michael the Archangel. I don't know why I was saying David. There he is. But that's another statue as you come around. They've done a good job. I mean, it should inspire, you know, and make you think, and it does, even on a dreary day, cold day like today, because my fingers are about not able to move. But I think I did show you this last night, the Last Supper, and they've got it labeled. I don't know what the purple things there on the table are, but there they are. And I showed you the 3 on the cross, and there's a angel over there you see in the white. I'm actually going to walk around there. I'm not going to go up there. That was pretty lit last night, so you could see that. But when we were leaving, I noticed something around the back side, and I said, oh, I didn't even know that was there. You know, so at least I think it is. So I'm going to walk over there now, and it's right by where that white angel was. So let's go over here. There's a couple of other buildings. Maybe these are offices and stuff too. I'm not sure, but looks pretty desolate right now. But as you're coming around and the doves fly away, how appropriate, right? Ta-da! This is what I saw. There was a light on the inside. And this is the tomb, I'm assuming, where Jesus has risen. Now, I don't know that this is going to take any light in here, but that's it. There was a light in here last night. There's an angel there. We'll step here, see if we can see it. There's an angel, and I'm assuming this is where Jesus laid. And there's the light, of course, that was shining last night. I knew I'd seen it. But then we come out, and there's a stone that was rolled away. And then up there was that white angel. So this is a cross right on Highway 66 going into Amarillo, just outside the little town of Groove. You know, it's really worth the stop. I think you should. But for now, let's keep on going down the road. I think this was all nose down, put in here in 1974. The different types of Cadillac tail fins is what it's really supposed to be symbolizing. But continue with me if you will, and we're gonna go on down 66 and finish Texas today, I hope. Well, we're gonna try this again a little bit further down 66 in Adrian, Texas. We are at the Midpoint. Now, Midpoint. The midpoint of Route 66. Take a picture. Joggander. Okay, let's play that game now. Route 66. Okay, another area on Route 66, Ghost Town. This right here just happened to be a gas station slash cafe slash motel, and it's on an old deserted part of 66. Okay. It looks like at one time it must have been rather lively, but obviously now it isn't. And as you see, I'm going by, here's a sign for it, you know, and looking down here is a place where the gas pumps. Now, just the looks of the way this is set up right here doesn't really look to be that old to me, like I don't know, 70s maybe. I'm really taking a wild guess. I don't know because I'm not an expert. But you see the sign, you see the building, you know, there's the garage part. Over there was the cafe, and you know, there's a couple of little houses around here that are also ghosted, if that's a word. There's nobody in them, and they're becoming ruins basically. And you can see this is the part here. You have to get off of 40, which is running as 66, or the frontage road that runs on each side of it. But to come to this, and you can see, I think you can, maybe the freeway out there is 40, and the next area is another, it looks like another little hotel area. I'm just not sure. However, this little town is called Glen Rio, and the Texas and New Mexico state line run right down through the middle of it. See there, one side is Texas, one side is New Mexico. Okay, so the state line splits this little town right in half. And is that a little gopher hole? I don't know, but anyway, and you can almost see where the road, you can see it's kind of black and paved. As soon as it hits New Mexico, it turns to nothing, and it actually becomes dirt down there. I drove down there to see, but I find these things interesting. Thought I'd let you know it's part of the Route 66 history, because it happened to a lot of towns, and we may see a few more before this trip is over, that once it was bypassed by the main road, there was no more business. So, and there's the other little motel, and that looks like it was probably, you know, not a service station, but at least a you know, office for the motel. All right, well, I'm legally now in Mexico, even though there's no real sign for it. So we're gonna head on down 66 and see what other treasure we can find. This is a ghost town, and it is on the border, and it is the end of the day, and almost, and I'm going to end my video here for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed what I've showed you. You know, if you have, please subscribe, hit the notification button, give me a few thoughts about what you think when it comes to my travels here on Route 66. I just kind of wanted to end it here at this old adobe home where they have put some concrete plaster on the outside of it, but you can tell it was built the way that it was a long time ago with adobe bricks and then covered over. But anyway, hope you enjoyed Texas. It was pretty cool, I thought. And we're going to head on down the road to Mexico, and I'll start my next video there. Thank you for tagging along this far if you have, and if you're just joining in, try to tag along for some of the other ones. But anyway, have a good day, and we're going to do Route 66 New Mexico next on Derek's Destination.